Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of... Has a goal! They scored!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Hoists it forward. Promes is onto it and can take it up. Plenty waiting in the middle. Promes. There's the ball in. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Mkhitaryan. Kolarov goes steaming forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's Dzeko. Good ball. Now it's Florenzi, and the flag has... Oh, that is asking for trouble. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Florenzi. It's a loose ball.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Pellegrini did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Mertens looking to break out here. Now it's Perotti. Pellegrini plays it forward. Kolarov crosses into the box.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Van der Beek. Ajax are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Promes. Timely intervention. Smalling. And it's Dzeko. Mertens. And here's Mkhitaryan. And they've been caught out here. Well, they could break here. Promes. Florenzi battles to win it back. And it's Kolarov. Mkhitaryan. Ajax scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Chance! Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. Saul. No, that's not the ball he wanted. You can get that clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Tagliafico. Van der Beek. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Mertens. Could move up a gear here. Ziyech. Promes. Florenzi gets his foot in there. Van der Beek. Ziyech. Has a look and has a go. Gets it upfield. Van der Beek. And here's Diego Costa. Ajax cannot keep hold of the ball. Promes. Van der Beek. Van der Beek! It's a goal! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them...
And a header! He scored! A goal at a really telling moment. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Smalling. Kolarov. Mkhitaryan gets it back. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Smalling robs him of possession. Perotti. Florenzi. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Ajax head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. And we are already promptly back underway. Florenzi. And here's Dzeko. Now it's Perotti. Forward it goes. Dzeko. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Now it's Costa. Now it's Costa. Promes. Gets away from his opponent. Tries a shot! And the follow-up! In it goes! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Schwan. And it's played forward. But sprayed out wide. Get a throw in. Mkhitaryan puts it into the middle. Knocks it away. And he just whacks it away. Real chance! Lint tries to get it forward quickly. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Kolarov. He's got through. Perotti. Lint with a fine tackle. Perotti. In for a header! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Gets a good foot in there. Tagliafico goes looking. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
He gets past his man. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's been taken straight back. And here's Diego Costa. Checo. Saul. Perotti. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Ziyech. He's picked him out. Keeper's ball. Juan. Hoists it forward. Saul, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Kolarov drives it forward. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's cut it out. Cleared without complication. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Kolarov. Out towards the flank. And it's played forward. Smalling. And it's Kolarov. Oh, great ball! Perotti! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Now it's Costa. Tadic. He's had that, it's Costa! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Kluivert. Now it's Dzeko. Ziyech. Forward it goes. Oh, that's clever. And he's there to hoof it away. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Kluivert. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Florenzi with the cross. Tries to get it clear. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Mkhitaryan. Tadic. And the counter is on. Well, that had to be more accurate. Florenzi. Mkhitaryan. Joel Veltman. Veltman plays it forward. And that will be the final act. Ajax, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.